Well, good afternoon. Hey, it's Pastor Turner, Solomon's Porch Church with your after church commentary. Wow, so we have come to a close of this series entitled The Struggle. And if you've been following, and I pray that you have, if you've been following this series, we talked about many struggles. I even had people saying, it's a struggle, Pastor, it's a struggle. But like I said today, saying it's a struggle was not the topic of this series. The topic is the struggle. So even though we're not all monolithic in many of the struggles we talked about, we all have a common thought and a common obstacle. Is that people of the church are trying to fit into the world, almost like putting new wine in old wineskin. We don't fit, and the world can't sustain us. We are not the same. I'm not saying that we're better than anybody else, because we all have faults. We all have sins. We all need God's grace and thank Him for it, His mercy. But we are not the same. We don't act the same. We are a chosen generation. We are of a royal priesthood. We are a holy nation. We were called out of darkness into God's light. A lot of us have been called to preach, some out in the mission field, some overseas. My brother and my sister, if you followed us, to God be the glory. Stop trying to fit in. Stop worrying about those wicked ones and all the stuff they get. God has something just for you. Yes, you may have to stumble some of the ways, but God's there to catch you. Yes, you may have to cry and put your head down, but God always say, lift your head up. The struggle is real, but we do not fit in to the world's system because we were called out of the world. Hey, this is just my commentary on this series. I thank all of you that followed us in this series, The Struggle. We have another series coming up. I'm praying and asking God, when does He want me to start it? You've probably seen the video in the opening of our service, and that series is called Serious Issues, or Tough Issues, Tough Issues. And that's where we're going to cover and talk about the issues that the Christian church has to address. And my gosh, it's going to hit you right where you need to be hit. So thank you once again. To God be the glory. I pray that something was said through this whole series that helped uplift you and push you forward, and to help you understand you're not the same. If you're following us, keep following us. Share this. Come be with us on Bible study night. Bible study is every Tuesday night at 7:30. I'll put a link up on our page that you can click on. You don't have to have your camera on. You can turn your mic on and ask questions. That's what Bible study is for. I love you. There's not a thing you can do about it. The struggle is real, but God called you out of it and set you on a new plateau. To God be the glory. Have a great, blessed day and wonderful weekend.